Audience can now access a community you own. No. Okay. Try again.
Anyway, so yes, welcome to round 3 of the Formula 2 League Championship on F1 2017. My name is Vanessa, as always, and I'm being joined by Stephen this week, SH Racing, who's
Hello.
decided to come back from Canada.
Yes, decided to come back.
After...
No. I was let back from Canada.
You were let back in the country.
I was let back into the country, yes.
Our plans did not work then.
No, they did not. Border control took a fiver in the pocket. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Canada, if you're listening. And Heathrow, or
it was Heathrow, yes.
But yeah, we're racing early this evening because of the televised race at the Circuit in Americas, which starts at 8 o'clock UK time, which is why we're doing this early, so we can get this out of the way.
For anyone who is in foreign country, foreign times.
Yes. And I have no idea in terms of what to expect, because I've not done any practice around there and I've not been on the game.
Nope, because we've had better stuff to do.
For me to be able to sort of see who else or what others have been doing.
But
So,
this is the first time we get to commentate with the new Spectate, isn't it?
For us it is, yes.
So that should be helpful to us. See individual gaps, we don't need to keep swapping backwards and forwards all the time.
So for us, short quali is the short quali today as well, just so we can get this done before the 8 o'clock cut-off time.
I was going to say kick-off, but that's the wrong time.
Yeah.
Wrong sport.
It allows us to basically have the ability to restart doing a one-shot if we do suffer.
So we've basically got rid of one of our lives.
Yeah, we've lost one of our lives. We're not doing full quali, we're just doing short and one shot if need be. But the clock is now ticking, we're going to be getting underway.
Who has the momentum going into this race? You would assume it to be Madman.
It has to be Madman, considering he's won the first 2 rounds.
Was he on pole for China?
Yes, he was. Right. KO was on pole for Australia, Madman was on pole for China.
We would look to their last year's performances here, of which there were none, because they were not here last year, because they joined the season much later on.
Yeah.
Main question is it going to be dry or wet?
I would assume dry, considering it is Bahrain, but you never know. You never know. So we've got 14 cars, I think it was, in the end of the inlet.
Yes.
Stopping at, which is for an early start. I was actually, to be honest, it's actually exceeded my expectations in terms of numbers, just because of the earlier starts. I mean, even when we do it in F1 League, we've had the difficulty of getting numbers at times.
Right, okay, spectator mode. We need to...
So, details...
gap leader. Actually, it'd be fastest lap, won't it, if we want to do that in qualifying, don't we? Current fitted tyres. Actually, we want best, don't we? We want best tyres.
We want the best for this, so we know what they've done their best lap on.
Right.
At the moment, it looks like Dave 1025 is thinking about going on the soft.
Yep, that's what it looked like to me. As we have our first.
But they have to
pass.
Who is
Must
that?
be Michael C.
Oh, three, four. We've got a few leaving.
Dave 1025 is leaving even.
Yeah. But yeah, because we've only got short quali, these guys have only got 12 minutes to get quali done.
Should therefore be no worry really on tyres because
they won't have the ability to use all sets in quali because there's just purely not enough time to do so.
And we get the updated liveries as well, which we haven't seen properly yet either, i.e. the bigger numbers and so forth, bigger or more aero little tweaks we see on the cars backwards and forwards.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this, to be honest.
Who do we think? Behind KO, Madman and J19, who do you think will be there?
As always, I think you can't discount Michael C. He always seems to have the ability to be there.
Yep.
Charlie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Charlie as well. Yeah. Matey Boy's can throw up a surprise as well.
He's got so's Artman. Those Williamses are always sort of around the top 10
and around each other.
Dave 1025. He's the one that's always hit and miss, in my opinion. He has the ability and has the capability of being right up there, but he can easily have an off day. Artman's disconnected already. We had this at, oh god, what's going on up there? The end of the straight. Oh, that's Mercedes White's been disqualified.
So he's right, okay.
I think White. Basically, what happens? Dave 1025 was coming down the pit straight, and there was a couple of cars coming out of the.
Artman's also been disqualified as well.
His car's been disqualified. But yeah, I think what happened there was Dave 1025 was coming down the pit straight, just starting his lap. There was a couple of cars. It looked like it was White in the Mercedes, and it looked like a McLaren as well, coming out the pit lane. The McLaren was ahead and was slowed up, sort of waiting to allow Dave through. And the Merc didn't recognise it and ended up having to go way across the pit lane exit line and then stopped. And I think he's been done for stopping in a dangerous place.
I think J19 is going to be the first one to set a lap time.
Yeah, no, he's on an outlap.
Is he? Okay. So this is the problem, we can't. Oh, there we go. Michael C. fastest lap. There we go. That's helpful.
30.4.
Matey Boy
30.6. Day 10.25, next one over the line, he's going to do 31 on those soft tyres. The McLaren that must have been coming out of the pit lane, it must have been Madman, because Supes is still in the pit lane.
KO 29.3.
Madman's also on those soft tyres, by the way. He's just started a lap.
On my screen, it says the super softs.
Have you got yours to current fitted or best?
Oh, sorry, mine's best. Sorry.
Yeah, he's out there on the soft tyre? He is out there on the soft tyre. He's just, yeah, it's just because he's not set a lap yet.
Charlie's also gone into a third, a 30.1, just behind JB Troll.
Oh, JB Troll snuck in there, 30 flat. Yeah, I didn't spot that. Quite tight up there. I mean, when you move KO out of the equation,
we need to get Madman up there, which is the thing.
Yeah,
but to be honest, KO needs to have a stronger race, doesn't he? KO needs to have a stronger race than Madman to close the gaps.
Well, I was saying, Madman is on a different tyre to KO, so I'm not expecting Madman to challenge.
Oh, J19
that
29.8.
whole time. That's a good sign.
Michael C 29.8.
29.8.
Mike goes across the line now and goes starts a lap.
Who was that? Mike.
Whiteside.
Yeah, Madman's coming around the last corner now. This looks like it'll
KO
be
28.7.
28.7. This is with 30 from Madman. 30.1.
Ooh, that's close.
P6.
That's
Yeah.
close. But
P6.
even if Supersoft were an extra second, which they probably are, that'll still only put them on a 29.1. They're still 4 tenths behind KO anyway.
Well, it was like that at Australia. He didn't seem to have the quali pace.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think he had a little bit of luck though in Australia to win that though. Not really. Well, when I say luck, I mean like things went right for him and went bad for KO. I think that's what didn't help, and the fact that there was rain as well. That's what I think sort of helped. He lucked into the rain, unless he adjusted himself for the rain. But I don't know. J19 29.6. Does Michael C respond with a 29.6? He doesn't look like it. But this is the thing,
No,
see,
he's
we've
in a
only got
bit.
5 minutes left, right? J19's now done 3 laps on them super softs.
He's only going to have enough time for one run on another. If he gets around quickly and it doesn't run out of fuel, he'll have the
Whiteside
ability
goes
to
12.
do one run.
Soup still hasn't gone out on track yet. Oh, he has.
Madman's
He's on
going
track
out.
now,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
on track
on
now.
the soft.
Madman's improved to a 29.8, 5 thousandths,
Oh, and then retired.
and he's retired. He's happy with his time.
Ooh.
He's taken the choice of starting on those soft tyres.
Right, will it work though this time? Because it hasn't really worked for people so far though,
No, it hasn't.
for starting on the alternate tyre. But the other McLaren is coming down to the final corner now, but I suspect this is his outlap.
And he's also on the soft tyre.
Yes. And he goes across the
Which
line
is-
now, and...
No,
oh, what's the
10th.
time? 10.
It was a time. 10th place, 31.9.
Right, so I don't think we'll see KO again.
He might. Oh well, actually no. Considering that Madman's retired,
Right,
he
so
might.
J19's just gone into the pits now, with 3:30 to
3.5.
go.
Oh, he should be able to. If he just
If he leaves with at 3 or like 2:30, he will
2.5,
get 2
yeah, that'll
laps.
be
He will
fine.
get probably 2 laps in. Actually, no, just be 1.
there'll be one
It'll
with
be
2.5
1 minute, yeah.
because when he'll have like 1 minute
Right,
left when
Michael
he goes
C's
over
come
the
out
line.
now.
KO's coming out again.
Okay. Maybe
He's
just to
going
get
out
better tyres,
again.
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. So Michael C's out there. He's on an outlap. Nope. Callum Rose is on an outlap, but on a different part of the circuit. That isn't used by the F1 cars.
What, 2010 layout?
It seemed it that way.
Okay, so Soups comes around the final corner. Does he go in the...
J19 is coming out again
No,
now.
he goes again.
The
And
J19 will
he
only have
improves
one
to a
run.
31.5, so a 10th quicker. 10th quicker and it moves up to 9th. Day 10.25 has come out on track. Now imagine this is the Super Softs. It is indeed.
So I'm keeping an eye on Michael C, who looks like he's about to start a lap. Indeed he does.
It's quite close for that second place, and Madman's taking a bit of a risk here. Because if JB Troller, Charlie, and Charlie, up to a degree, only improve about 2 to 3 tenths, both of them will improve. Both of them will go ahead of Madman, and that 4th place will become bottom of the 3rd row, which is not a comfortable place to be on this
considering
track.
what turns 1, 2, and 3 are like around here. It gets very, very narrow if you're 2 and 3 wide. I mean, some occasions 4 wide, I think we've experienced here before. Michael C's made an error. He's not had a great middle sector. This won't improve, I don't believe. I'm going to keep an eye on J19. He's just coming up to the end of his outlap.
JB Troller's coming to the end of his 1st lap on the Supers, it looks like. And he goes across the line. Does he demote Madman? Yes, he does.
P3.
Or squeeze in between J19 and Michael C.
As J19 starts his lap.
Now, can Charlie? Charlie's also done it. Charlie's 2nd.
Oh, Charlie's 2nd.
So yeah, exactly. That 4th for Madman has now become 6th.
And to be honest,
it's very close for 2nd place.
Yeah. To be honest, it might not actually be out of the question if Madman might lose.
It depends how good that. If Matey Boy can improve, and he goes across the line now.
Supes have retired.
Matey Boy improves time but not position.
Day 1025 would be an interesting one. So he was on the soft first time round. He's now there on the supers.
Well, he's about to come to a close now. KO's gone even quicker.
28.3.
And the qualifying session is over. Yep. And day 1025 doesn't go higher than Madman.
Not by much though. 3/10.
Yep. It's fairly close. Michael C only beat Madman by 5 thousandths.
I think Michael C might still have started another lap.
I can't change now, anyway.
J19 is coming across the line now. Does he improve from his 29.5? 29.4, he does. So he goes back ahead of Charlie.
But Charlie's still on a lap though. JB Troller's crossed the line now. But I can't change viewers.
No, neither can I.
So,
I think Charlie didn't improve.
And neither did Michael C.
No.
So will Matey Boy improve?
When you watch someone cross the line at the end of the session, it looks like you can't change after that.
Did Matey Boy retire, did you say?
No, Supes. You can tell their name greys out.
Oh, I see, okay. So Matey Boy still needs to cross the line, but I don't know where he... Oh, he's pitted.
Oh, he's gone in the pits. Oh, Matey Boy. So he would have been the last one across the line. But he's gone in the pits.
Right, so we've got an interesting battle for 2nd brewing.
Yeah, look at those times. 29.4, 29.5, 29.6, 29.8, 29.8.
Yeah, but remember that Madman should be quicker than that, but he's on the wrong.
He's on the other tyre, so it will indicate he won't find it easy in these opening laps.
He might come to the mercy of day 1025 into turn 1 because he's on the clean side of the grid.
Yeah. And we'll also potentially, obviously we've got the likes of Artman and White who didn't get to set a time. Artman, who's been sort of top 10 runner when we've had a bigger grid. Artman we could see potentially make a few places from that 14th he will start. Well, we've got 10 seconds left before the session ends. And there we go.
I think that runner's run out of fuel, actually. Okay.
So KO in the end takes pole by over a second from J19.
You'd have to say
Charlie.
he's gonna be probably favourite. It depends on what Madman does, because even if there was a second delta between super softs and softs, he'd still be half a second behind him.
When it's dry, KO seems to have more of an answer. Soon as the weather turns a bit damp,
KO doesn't use
control and
yeah,
KO doesn't use traction. Madman uses medium traction.
That's what I don't understand. Why is there's medium and high, but why is there no low?
Well, medium is like 50%.
No, but why is there not like a 25?
Ask Codemasters.
Because if there was no, because the whole point of medium and high is that there surely must be a low. Because if medium is the low, why don't you just call medium low?
Oh, it's just medium and full, isn't it? It's not even called high. It's medium and full, so it's like none, medium, full. So I can sort of see the understanding of it.
Why don't you just call it half then?
I don't know. I don't work for Codemasters.
The game will therefore be better then. Anyway. Get our minds back on track. So yeah, we're still doing the traditional 5-minute break. Yep.
We've got about 3.5 minutes of that to go. Just don't forget the 5-minute starts from the moment we see the qualifying screen, qualifying results screen. Yeah, the run down to turn 1 could be interesting, especially in a way, especially in KO's position. The fact he hasn't got traction control on, he could get a little swamped potentially.
It depends.
So we'll see. I mean, it's a long run, longish run to turn 1. Long enough for it to get 2-3 wide. Plenty of opportunities to have contact.
Is that what you're after, is it?
No, that's not what I'm after, but the possibilities are there, especially also you've got the hairpin at the bottom of the hill, you've got the tight left-hander just for the middle DRS straight as well. It's very easy to lock a brake going into there. So it's not easy to get around this lap unscathed. Plenty of places for it to bite you in the backside.
And it will.
I'm just so relieved that we don't use the format they used in 2010, because that was dire. that layout that they introduced for that 1 year. We've got about 90 seconds to go. I'm being reliably informed on my stream by members of this grid that there's bound to be contact at turn 1. Even the drivers on the grid are tweeting it or messaging into my stream to say that is going to happen. So, obviously very, very relaxed on the grid. Rather spend the 5 minutes messaging. Right, I've sent the signal, so we should be going anytime now. Assuming the message actually got to me. Yeah, there we go. So the countdown starting, but then we've got the normal formation lap as well. And then it's a 57 lap race.
I want to say it's actually 56. So either 56, 57 or 58.
Yeah, I know.
So 59
I know it's
or 55.
Australia's 50. Australia's 58 and China was 56. So I want to say this is 57. I'm pretty sure it's in the middle.
You are right.
Yes.
Well, right, also remember we got the oh, I need to change there we go. That we've got the gaps actually on the screen now, so we can actually see.
Yep. So we can see the intervals. We can also see how many positions each driver makes up or loses throughout a race. While using the menu that we have, we can change it from interval or to the gap to the leader, or their individual fastest laps that they've done throughout the race. We can have full telemetry up as well, so we can see how each individual driver's fuel is doing, which is a nice handy feature.
Oh, I see. So the interval would be okay. So interval seems to be distance from car behind each other. So
yes,
you've got the gap between J19 and KO, then J19 to Charlie.
Yes. Interval is the gaps between each car as well. The leader is the gap to the leader from that person. Callum's obviously hit someone on this formation lap and is back on the grid. That isn't him disqualified from the race, that's just him.
No, which is, and yeah, so Charlie. Charlie's hit the back of J19.
Michael C's also gone. So it's been a little bit of
the contact started before the race has.
Yes, there's been a bit of contact before we've even got going. Oh, and JB Troll's hit the wall.
No, I think, did he hit the wall or did he hit KO?
No, he hit, well, he's hit the wall. I didn't see him hit another car, but he's definitely had contact with the wall because I was just turned to him and he was nose into the wall. So, okay. Very eventful formation out there.
And now we're going to be completely whistle clear into turn one. Said no one. Right, okay, here we go. Round 3.
So 3 lights, 5 lights, and we are a long hold. We are away though in Bahrain.
Slowish start for KO J19.
It's gonna get tight into turn 1 here. 3 wide. Is that Madman up the inside of JB Troll?
Oh,
it is. Madman's made two positions already. Callum Rose is up 2. Artman's already up 3.
sh-racing has lost 3.
KO is away from J19, and then Charlie. Madman has got up to 4th place from his 6th on the grid. JB Troll behind him, and Michael C. Oh, and that's Dave 1025 lunging up the inside of Callum Rose, and that's a really good move there from Dave 1025. So he's back up to 7th. Oh, now he's gone off. He's locked the rears going into that turn. He's now lost that place to Callum Rose and Matey Boy. So Dave 1025 back down to 9th. Artman's up to 10th. He's already gained 4 places.
Yeah.
Soup's 11th, Soulman 12th, White 13th, Whiteside 14th, and Jay Sturris is at the back. He's dropped 3 places at the start. But KO's already, he's already 1.4.
Oh, we have a move. Contact, more contact.
Oh,
I think that was Michael C
Troll
and
Michael
JB Troll,
C.
wasn't it? Oh no, I think Michael C might be letting him back through again. It was slightly rude. Oh, grass. Okay.
Oh, no, that was him trying to get back in the slipstream, but
oh, there was bodywork flying exit stage right in turn one.
Artman's making a move on his teammate. Artman's moving up into P9.
Well, we don't know what the tyre wear is like, do we? Now, because Artman was on, will have brand new tyres.
But Artman's making good progress through this field.
Here he goes again into turn two. Oh, no.
Oh, Michael C's up the inside of JV Troll at 10, though.
Oh,
God,
going to the bit
Callum...
of weaving going on, getting ready for, are we?
Oh, Dayton 25 nearly into the back of Callum. He's lost his momentum, and that's allowed Artman to get right on the back of him now. Artman's up the inside of Dave. Ooh, there's a bit of a wheel nudge there, I think. But he's through. Artman's up to 8. And he's already lining up Callum into the last turn.
Oh, more contact.
Yeah, he nudged his wing. Might have a bit of wing damage there, but he's still.
Oh my God! Anyone?
This
Today? Anyone? Anyone?
This is 3
wide.
This
is gonna work. This is gonna work. Ooh.
Dayton 25 has gained 2 places. The 2 places back that he lost early in the lap.
We're going 3 wide again, nearly, are we?
Matey boys wanted to get involved.
There we go.
And that's Soulman just behind them as well.
So Arman did go up a place.
Meanwhile, KO is now 1.7 in the lead.
So that was 2 seconds last lap. I noticed.
Now it's 1.9, but Charlie's not letting J19 get away. But Madman can't really do anything about the guys ahead.
Yes, but remember though, he's on the slower tyre.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Round the no. It's tempted to go around the outside in turn 11. Right up behind Jay.
Yeah, he's almost pushing him. And don't forget, DRS is enabled. So DRS will be active down this pit straight this time round.
Yep.
Charlie's passed J19.
Also he has. J19's made a mistake. Must have done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlie's passing the 4. Let's get back down to...
So dragging slowly along the inside, and he is through.
Should have that done.
Ooh, a little deep, yes. But just about.
Pretty much covers off Dave 1025 there, but he's through. That's half the field passed already in Artman's case.
Okay, so now can J19 retaliate and get back by Charlie again? And can JB Troller keep ahead of Artman? That was a good line from J19 going into turn 10. Yeah. Nice and early on the power.
I think though this year this straight, unless you're already right up behind them, with how ineffective DRS is on this game, or more realistic effects, that straight isn't really long enough anymore.
No.
For DRS to be effective if the car ahead has actually done the...
Oh, hello, what's going on here?
There, he's run wide and was obviously getting stuck on the curve, but to be honest, actually seems to help him. Because he's managed to gap J19 a little bit. Zartman's already passed JB Troll.
So yes, J19 is struggling a little bit on these tyres. Madman's coming up behind him now.
Oh, JB Troll is looking to line up Artman again straight away.
All gone one way, then the other way.
Yep, does a little dummy.
Here we go again.
Oh, and also
Artman goes deep on the fray.
That's Dave 1025 and Matey Boy in the background.
And
also,
Callum Rose and Soulman are swapping as well. Madman is in front of J19.
J19's made another error. Madman's through. Yeah, I think you're right. I think J19's struggling on those tyres already. Soulman and Charlie are still swapping places. Soulman's back in front.
Oh, JP Troller's gone wide in turn 10. Artman's through.
Artman's back through. And Artman will have DRS as well, so he should keep himself ahead and in his position.
Oh, Callum Rose is in front of Soulman again.
Those two are swapping like anything else. Now can
Soups is in front of Soulman. Soulman's going down.
And Whiteside. Yeah, Soulman's dropped. Oh, Jace Dorita. Oh, Jace Dorita's off. Jace Dorita's taking the car park route.
What, in turn 10?
No, 13.
Okay, so can Soulman now retaliate and recompose and get back in front of the white side? In this 4-car train back here.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, God. Oh! He left that late to...
Oh, white side carries the momentum around the outside, keeps the position, but...
Oh, Soulman didn't do himself any favours though. He left it very late before moving out.
Oh, here he comes again. Here he comes again. No.
He's not confident enough on the brakes.
Michael C's in front of J19. No, J19.
J19, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My mistake.
You have the information there and you still cannot see.
My glasses were small. Yeah.
Glasses? You didn't do eyes. White side went a little bit deep wide in turn 10, and it looked like the white Soulman was going to hit the rear wheel, but got away with it. I'll tell you what,
J19
Artman's
is now...
Artman's right up behind J19 now.
J19 is coming under pressure from Artman's wide in the last turn, so he... J19 will still have DRS from Michael. So J19 should be safe this lap from Artman, but he's falling down the field.
The lead now for KO's 5.6.
Yes, it is.
Gap. I'm trying to keep an eye on the gap between KO and Madman to see what that does. It seems to be going up, just quite. Oh my God, what's going on there? Soups has gone backwards.
Dropped.
He's in turn 1.
Yeah, there's wing damage. I can see damage back at turn 1. So there's been contact back there. Yeah, Soups has got a lot of his wing missing. Soups will be boxing at the end of this lap. Not sure who he hit, but he's definitely had contact. Whiteside's back in front of us. Oh God, Whiteside and Soulman are
Jace Doris isn't too far behind either.
Oh yeah, Whiteside and Soulman were off the track again. So let's Soups try to get in there as well, but couldn't quite. But he won't be able to keep up with him. Artman's
in front of J19. I think JB Troller's not too far behind him either, about half a second. J19's in.
No, yeah, he is.
So that's what tires is he going to go on?
Soft tyre going on that car.
at the fastest laps, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so Carrier's away on a 34.2. Charlie's done a 34.8. Madman a 35.1. Michael C 35.7. Artman 35.2. J Patrol a 35.7.
J19 was a 34.8 as well. Same as Charlie.
Up to 14. Soulman is also in the pits.
I wonder if it was him who had contact with Soups. They were all roughly together.
Yes, J19 and Soulman are both on the soft tyre now.
Charlie's
crashed.
Two.
Or Charlie's made a mistake.
Oh, he's spun it coming out of 11.
Artman is now up to 4th.
Waiting for a gap to rejoin.
Which he has now done.
Yeah, but that's unfortunately taking him out of the
Artman's going to be 3rd in a minute. Oh, and he goes wide again through the final corner. The lead is now 8.5 as it changes.
Michael C 6 seconds back from Madman. So yeah, Charlie pits.
Oh my god, what the heck's going on here? Whiteside's just made up position. Who's dropping? Callum Rose and Charlie are both pitting.
Yep.
So J19 is in front. Oh yeah, of course he would be because of... So we've got to keep an eye on Charlie and J19 sort of resurgent through the field now.
J19 in particular because he was in...
Oh, White's letting him through.
Well, that's good teamwork there. But yeah, J19 could still be in a position to utilise those tyres to get an undercut, assuming he doesn't get held up by this Stoops J Steries Whiteside battle too much.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh god,
there's a lot of like chopping and changing going on with Artman and Michael C.
Artman, would he...
Going into the fight? No.
He'll wait. If he can get the last corner right, again he's wide a bit though. It's almost as if he's taking it in too high a gear. Because he's losing too much time out that last corner.
In front of Soups. Through turn 13.
Man, Artman wasn't close enough to make a move into one. J Steries and Whiteside to navigate through.
But the problem is though, J Steries will also have DRS. Not do you? That looked like that was going a bit hairy.
A bit close and personal. White's in the pits. B12.
Oh, J19's through.
Oh, J19's through.
And Whiteside went a little deep in turn 4.
Oh, Artman's still right on the back of Michael.
Oh, and
if he can get
J19 is going around the outside turn 9, and he's through. Just
no,
touching.
No.
He's through.
Yeah, he's got that done on traction, but Whiteside wasn't letting him have that too easily. The gap to the lead now is 9.3.
9.4.
9.4.
So it's going up sort of half a second-ish a lap.
Artman's closer this time. He should get it done this time round into turn 1.
He's through.
As was that Dave 1025 in the background pit in? It was. JB Trolled also in the pits. Ooh, contact!
Still going on. Will Michael C... Oh, JB Troll is in front of... And Dave 1025 are both in the pits now. Where will they come out in relation to
J19's
Well,
where?
J19 will be
they're
ahead.
going to come out behind this group. Or along, just in front of J's. JB Troll.
Troll's on the mediums, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, Charlie fastest lap.
33.8, not a bad time.
I'm not 100% sure where he is now. Oh, he's only going through turn 1. So, J1025 is on the softs now.
Yeah. White has just passed Callum. Oh,
yellow flag.
Something's happening.
Callum Rose.
Sector 1. Callum Rose again, I think, has had an issue. Turn 1.
Oh my god. What's going on here? Soups is through on White side. Oh my god. So's JB Troll. No.
Oh, White's not having it though. White's hanging it around the outside.
Oh no. No, not. No.
Good driving. Oh, he's wide though.
Why? Contact, bang.
Jace Reeses.
Oh, Michael C's in the pits. Oh, no. That's gonna be tight between this
he's
lot.
He's gonna come out right with this lot.
Oh, Whiteside's in the pits.
Michael C. No, he's just gonna get out of your head. He's just behind J19.
The gap 9 seconds now. So going underneath 9 now.
White side, obviously, yeah, Charlie's made his place up on White side.
So the gap, so it seems like you need about what? It's normally about 23 seconds, do you reckon, for a pit stop here?
Yeah, I think so.
23 would per...
Oh, Dave 1025's had a moment. Coming into turn 8. That's completely get out of the way to avoid any kind of contact.
So at the moment, Artman, if he pitted now, would come out behind J19. I think.
No, he won't.
Yes, he would. 23 from 17 is 40. J19's 38 behind KO.
Yes, sorry, yes. J19's 10.5 behind Matey Boy. Matey Boy 11 behind Artman, and Artman's 8. No, that's 28 seconds. The gap between J19 and Madman.
I'm not on about Madman, I'm on about Artman.
Oh, you're on about Artman, sorry, I'm looking at Madman for some reason. Yeah, Artman will come behind him. Yeah, wrong man.
Whether or not Michael C can come out in front of Artman. But can J Stories come out ahead of Whiteside in the pits? No, he can't.
No.
What about Soulman? Yes, just about. But comes out in front of White, just about.
Oh, KO goes around again, so KO's liking those tires.
KO's now extended the gap to 9.5 seconds. Oh, Charlie, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, is on the Super Soft still.
Yeah, he is.
Or changed to Super Soft again.
Yeah, he's obviously, after that mistake, he's wanting to use those tyres to obviously pace.
Oh, Artman's in the pits. So he should come out between J19 and Michael C, I believe.
He's going super soft again as well, is Artman.
So here comes J19. And he'll be in front. Where about Michael C?
Michael C is going to be very close.
There's Artman. Michael C is going to have to go around the outside.
Oh,
he's through.
Just. just got that done.
Well, so next will be Matey Boy, I imagine. Now Matey Boy will pin and come out around in between Soups and 10:25.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the top 3 and Soups are the only ones yet to stop. According to my graphic here.
Yes. We still have, I don't know how JB Troll is getting on with their mediums. He's the only one on them.
He seems to be.
I don't know why he's on them. Oh,
Michael's already done.
Oh, Michael C.
Oh, KO's in. KO's in.
Oh no, that's side by side for 12. Oh. Michael C's back ahead of Mark Man, going around the outside of turn 12.
KO's gone to the soft tire.
Yeah, and Matey Boy's now in as well. So can KO catch Madman on his fresh tyres? Artman has now got DRS on, is going to the inside, and he's through. Just
through, yeah.
So Matey Boy's come up behind Soups, but he should be ahead of Charlie.
He is ahead of Charlie. Soups is still yet. Soups is still yet to stop.
We got Callum Rose and sh-racing Soulman all lapping together. Still.
Somehow.
Well, Callum Rose is on the Super Softs.
He's looking to make a move on sh-racing.
No contact!
No, he nudged him. He nudged him out of the way. Ooh. Is that a valid move?
It was certainly forceful.
Yeah, he's pretty much just gone. Effectively giving him a punch. Punch up the backside there.
So Madman's in the pits.
Oh, he didn't go much further at all, did he?
That's weird. Okay, so who's spun now? Callum Rose, I think, again has spun.
He's on the soft tyre again.
So he should come out ahead of J19?
Yes, he's well ahead of J19, or say, clear enough to not be challenged into turn 1.
And Artman has set the new fastest lap. I saw as well.
So that surprises me.
So
Soups is
Madman
also
I wonder if Madman knew he couldn't beat KO in qualifying, so he just decided to do something a little bit different. But overall, it's actually lost him time. Because he's lost about 2 seconds in them pit stops.
Yes.
But now that they're on the same tyres, well, the problem is that there still runs in a disadvantage, though, surely. So I don't know how that's going to work, unless he's battling for the final stint.
KO should, or in theory, should pit first, which means he'll get an undercut again. So I know
it'll only be by like 1 lap or something, though, so it won't be
too much.
No. I think Soups is still the only one to pit.
No, he's just pitted.
Oh, is he?
He's just pitted that lap as well. Matey Boy and Charlie are close together for PA. As is JB Troll on the back of Michael C. Oh no, he's not. Sorry, I thought I said 0.8, but it wasn't. 8 seconds. Artman again.
He's catching up quite quickly to J19 now.
He is. Artman is on
Super Soft.
Those Super Softs still, though.
Yep.
So that would explain
his
some of that advantage. They're all a little bit, apart from Charlie on the back of Matey Boy. the moment out of 3. Spun across the track right in front of Matey Boy and Charlie. So Dayton 25's lost a few places there. But apart from the Matey Boy Charlie battle, they're all kind of strung out a little bit.
Well, Artman's catching J19.
He is, yeah. He'll be on the back of him soon.
I did think.
Oh, KO's
fast as that. I did think it was going to be dark this race.
Yeah, it is on official timing.
Oh, Madman's fastest lap.
Okay, that's interesting. Not by much.
Like a couple of hundredths.
Yeah. Yeah, the room was set to official timing. But yeah, it's...
Yeah, 500ths.
It's not as dark as I thought it would be. Oh, Charlie's looking to make... Almost try and frighten Matey Boy off the road, I think, there, more than anything else.
Artman's now 7 tenths behind J19.
Half a second. Half a second. He might...
J Stories is half a second behind Soulman.
Okay, so... a couple of little battles going on there. I'm going to keep an eye on Artman. Because this is a battle for the podium places. Artman will obviously have to pit again earlier, but that will mean he will get an initial undercut as well, which will help him for that phase. But depending on what tyre J19 goes on later on, Madman goes quickly again.
Only by a couple of tenths though.
Artman's alongside. Edge to head. Artman takes P3. Good showing from Artman this. Can he do anything about the top 2?
Did anyone, also I meant to ask you actually, did anyone pick the second Ferrari?
That's Prenter. That's Prenter's car,
oh yes,
isn't
of
it?
course, yes.
And he's not here.
Sorry, I haven't been here for 4 weeks, so...
Yeah, he raced in Australia, but he didn't make China, and he couldn't make it again today. Yeah, that 11 point, sort of ranging between 11.5 and 11.9, that gap. It's sort of ranging between that little bit, but Artman is closing by a couple of tenths so far. Artman has to Madman this lap, and then lost a couple there. And Charlie's finally done Matey Boy. And Matey Boy's trying to fight back. And he is fighting back. Ooh, not quite though. So out of the entire grid, Madman, Artman, Whiteside and White are the 4 drivers who have gained places from the start position.
Yeah.
Callum Rose unfortunately has lost 6 places.
J Stories is still right up behind Soulman.
Yes, so he is. Unfortunately, he's not looking like he's getting the traction out the last corner to help him get anywhere near down the straight. Say that though, Jason is good on the brakes compared to Solman.
Oh, Matey Boy's up behind Charlie. Or hasn't dropped back from Charlie, I should say.
Charlie passed him the lap before. Artman is not able to do anything about the top two at this moment. But the gap, Madman has got that gap down to 11 seconds. It was briefly just below 11 seconds. Apart from sh-racing on the back of Solman. And Solman's not too far away from Whiteside. Not a lot happening out there at the moment.
No, there isn't.
They're all fairly strung out. I mean, from Soups, who's P10, there's a 20-second gap up to Dave 1025 in 9th. So,
oh, and Callum Rose right like a 10th up behind White.
Oh yeah, he has all of a sudden got there.
Up the inside.
Banging wheels. And that's, I can see KO in the background.
There he is going to turn one.
Yeah, KO is be lapping these guys in the next couple of laps. As we're not quite half distance yet. Another 6 or 7 laps. 6 laps and we'll be half distance. I've also noticed now when you change driver, it doesn't actually
j in front of Soulman. And
last
it through turn 10. I think someone might have gone deep in turn 10.
Yeah. But yeah, I've also noticed it doesn't actually adjust the lap counter when you change to a driver who's a lap down. It just shows you what lap the leader's on.
That's
like
helpful.
It does in real life. Because I'm behind I'm one with KO, and then he goes in White, and they're showing it's still lap 22. Yeah, so that doesn't happen anymore.
I'm hoping that when it does lap White and Callum Rose, that it doesn't simply just put him down one lap.
It won't do if you have it on interval. It will do if you just have it as gap to leader.
Mm.
But
So
if you have it on
gaining
interval,
on j again. J19's just taken a second out of Markman, and Michael Caesar's taken a couple of attempts out of J19.
But Madman's dropped 3 seconds from KO.
So he has. And also, Charlie's coming up to the back of JB Troll, who's only 1.2 off now.
Yeah, JB Troll looks like he's struggling on those mediums. Charlie is on 2 greater tyre softer.
Yes, but he has been on them for a lot longer though.
Yeah. JB Troll, I don't think likes those medium tyres.
Is it getting darker, or is it just me?
It looks like he's getting darker. Oh, is Charlie going to make a move into turn 1? Yeah, he is. He's there. The camera angle is a little bit misleading there, but he's through. 6. Fortunately for him, he's got a 15-second gap to his teammate now to close up.
So what team is doing well at the moment then? Because you've got Ferrari, McLaren, Williams, Mercedes, Haas. Then
You've got Haas, but then you've got the other Williams in 8th as well. So what's that? That's 4 points, but Artman's on 15, so that's 19. whereas the Hasses are getting 18. So at the moment, it's the Williams that are doing the best. Well, Matey Boy's done JB Troll now as well.
So he has, yes.
Meaning that Williams are doing it slightly even better for the teams in this race.
Michael C is under 3 seconds behind J19 now. I think J19 is now starting to struggle on his tyres again.
So he is. JB Troll is really, really suffering on those mediums. He just cannot get any pace.
So Dave 1025 is the next sort of person behind JB Troll now.
Yeah, four seconds behind. Oh, JB Troll's pitted.
Pitting. Going on the soft.
I think he's just. Yeah, I think he's given up on the idea of those medium tyres.
So he's definitely free stopping now. So will he
Yeah,
come
he won't
out
get to the
behind? He'll come out behind Soups. No, he won't.
No, he shouldn't. JB Troll should get out ahead of him.
Only just. Soups is now sort of all alone now.
Yeah, he's got a.
Oh, Michael C under 2
from
seconds
White.
behind J19 now. But J19 did pit on lap 8, I think. Memory serves.
Yeah, he was one of the first, wasn't he?
So when he'll pit in the next couple or something, I don't know. Lap 28, but then that'll still leave him with one more stop to make.
You would think he'd want to get into sort of the mid-30s, wouldn't you? Lap-wise before pitting again?
I'm only thinking, so when it gets to lap 28, or even if he gets to 30, that will be 22 laps. But he'll still have to pit again.
Yeah.
Because the other guys will want to pit around about lap 38, I think.
Yeah, between 35 and 40, I'd say.
Well, what lap did they pick? 'Cause I think the last one's pitted around about lap between 12 and 15. I think.
Unless they just do another set, if they've got another set of softs, just use another set of softs. Which Madman doesn't have that luxury of course.
No, and he only did 15 laps on his first set.
But he did 2 runs in quali on them.
Soups is now in front of JB Troll again, so Soups is now back. JB
Troll's
Troll's back in again.
He's gone on to the super soft.
So,
oh, he's changing his wing.
Oh.
He's obviously suffered wing damage and obviously didn't change his replaced wing setting to yes from auto, obviously, in his menu. So he's now going to be last,
14th.
I think. White's just coming here. He won't quite end up being last, but he isn't
just
far
about.
off. So he's gone off. He's gone off, so he will be now. So JB Troll is. Oh, and that's Callum Rose having a spin out of 3.
We've got the battle for 4th coming in, so they better sort of sort themselves out quite quickly.
Yeah.
Charlie's in the pits. So he will drop behind Dave, maybe?
He's going for the soft, so that's a free stop as well then. So that's his second stop already.
Yeah.
And we're not quite half distance. So he'll be stopping one more time.
Michael C's now under the second.
Madman still holds the fastest lap of the race on a 33.3.
But he's still 14.5 seconds behind KO.
Yes.
Meanwhile, JB Troller is now in front of Soulman. As Soulman now pits.
So he'll also go...
Oh, here we go.
Artman's in.
That's early.
Well,
oh no, he was on
the
Super Soft as well, wasn't he? Yes.
And he's got a time penalty by the looks of it. If True waited 5 seconds before they did any work. I wonder if he sped in the pit lane on his last stop. That might mean, yeah, he's going to come out behind his teammate, is Artman.
Oh, that's going to be interesting actually as well if you think about it, because Artman was about 5-6 seconds ahead of J19.
Yeah.
I think. So he's going to be coming at, when J19 pits in the next couple laps, he will come out
right
around him.
There's J19. Yeah, he'll have to pit soon because those tyres will start to feel, well, they'll be beyond
so
second hand now.
What tyres did people go on then? So we've got majority of people now on the softs. Artman's on the super softs again.
Is he? I thought he went on the soft. No, he didn't.
Artman's now in front of Matey Boy again.
Yeah, Matey Boy just let him through. So Artman is definitely committed to a 3-stop.
So this is interesting. Artman is 23 behind Michael C. And there's about 21, 22 for a pit stop.
Yeah. I'd expect him to start setting quick lap times again though.
Yeah.
And it is definitely getting darker, those skies. So, for some reason the
we are now Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. The Bahrain setting is Abu Dhabi setting on this game. So it's meant to be dark from the outset, not twilight. But there we go. Yeah, Matey Boy, Michael C still can't get by J19. Right on the back of him, but he doesn't appear to have a straight line speed advantage. To do anything about it as he runs a little bit wide in 11.
Artman's losing time to KO again, it's 15 seconds.
Yeah, KO is fairly comfortable out front at the moment.
Ooh. Will any of these two pit this lap? JB Troll fastest 32.4.
32.4 knocks off pretty much a second. J19 must be in soon.
Oh, here we go again, Michael C.
Yeah, this is a better run this time.
He's through.
Should have it done this time as long as he gets it slowed down, which he does.
He does.
Michael C is through. JB Troll has passed J Streets further down the field for P11. Oh, J19's coming back though at Michael C. And J19's got back ahead.
It's not helping them their cause if they want to get ahead of
Artman.
Artman, no.
No, this will be helping.
Oh, Dave 1025 to the pits.
Artman's already 20.5 seconds behind.
Yeah, so he's in front now.
So he's already Dave 1025 also has a time penalty.
What was the gap, did you say, from Charlie to Matey Boy when Charlie got clear?
I can't remember now, to be honest.
It's about 18 seconds.
Sorry.
He's taken a couple of seconds out of it now.
Let's have a look. Oh my god, there's a load of stop goes. What the hell's going on here? Oh, Dave 1025's had a spin again. So White had a stop go for speeding in the pit lane, same as Dave 1025, same as J3, same as Artman, which would explain that. Callum Rose has got a stop go for
Daytona
exceeding
25's are the mediums.
Yeah, he's gone on the mediums, but he's instantly spun.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Michael C's collided with J19 going through, trying to make an overtaking manoeuvre, and it hit the rear wheel of J19 and it just spun the car going down the straight. Very lucky not to actually terminally damage the car there.
But that'll be front wing damage then, won't it?
Surely, you'd imagine so, yeah. We've got 3 people on the mediums now. I don't think we're actually running out of tyres.
Solman's in the pits again. I just wonder if they're going on the medium to try and save them another stop, but I think, as we've seen from JB Troll, it's not quick enough to do that.
No.
And this is really, to be honest, for anyone watching from the F1 League, this is really good info. If that medium tyre is really not a tyre to use at all. Whiteside's also in the pit now. As is JB Troll.
Again. JB Troll's retired.
He's retired. So he's had enough.
Oh, Michael C's coming into the pit lane.
Yeah, I wonder if that's to repair wing damage. No, it's not. It's just a change of tyres. Artman's well gone by now, obviously.
Yeah. So, will Maggie Boy be in front as well? Yes, he will be.
Yes, he will.
Now, did Michael C actually select to change his front wing, though?
Well, they didn't change his wing, so either he got away with that damage, or yeah, he didn't select for it to be changed. Artman is only 16.5 behind J19. So Artman is going to be well clear of J19 when he pits. J19's gone a lot further than I thought he would go. This Madman is now 16.5 behind KO. There's Madman pits. What will he go on? He's doing super soft, so he'll be stopping again. And J19, I think, will actually get out ahead of him. He's going to come out behind J19. So Madmer has got to negotiate past J19 if he doesn't pit. Michael C's already done Matey Boy. Oh, there's more yellow flags out there somewhere. Oh, J19's spun.
Oh, so that will help Michael C now.
Yeah, that will. And that will pretty much, you could say, might deal third place a little bit easier for Artman as well. JB Troll leaves the session. He'll be retired already. J19 will box this lap now, I'm sure of it. I think he's knocked a lot of his wing off.
Oh, Matt, did you see Madman has already boxed?
Yeah, he pitted the lap ago.
For the super softs?
Yep, so he's stopping again. Matey Boy's repassed Michael C.
He has.
As J19 pits. So this will be front wing repairs and a tyre change.
And we'll come out behind Charlie, maybe.
And he goes on to the soft again.
Will he come out behind Charlie? I don't think he will.
Yes. Oh. Oh yeah, he will, easy. Charlie will be well ahead. Well, not well ahead, but he'll be ahead, I think. There he goes. But he's got a nice big gap to Soups behind that.
And now Charlie's only 11 seconds behind Matey Boy now, so that gap's coming down and down and down and down and down.
It is indeed.
But KO's still pounding round, so this is his 19th lap, I think. On his soft tyres. Soups is in the pit lane as well, gone on to super soft. So as KO started on the super soft, he might as well probably pit on lap about 36-ish.
Yeah, just go for soft again.
And then go soft at the end, yeah.
Madman 32-1. So we could be in a position where KO will be stopping only twice this race.
Yeah, and everyone else three, pretty much.
3 times. Yeah. Or in some people's cases, potentially 4. So yeah, the tyre life seems
quite low.
Yeah, quite low round here. It is a very rear limited track this, but that surprised me. Michael C's got back past the head of Matey Boy again. Those two are riding the right ding dong. And they're side by side again. Matey Boy's going to have a go back. And does so.
You sure?
I thought Michael C. Well, he should have done. He wasn't confident enough on the brakes.
Have you seen Callum Rose is not too far behind Whiteside?
He is indeed.
Oh, and he's through.
Oh, yeah, Whiteside obviously ran wide through 10.
Or he's
oh my
in the
god,
lead.
what's going on in the back? What's going on in the background back there? That's the Matey Boy. That's the Matey Boy Michael C battle.
Oh, it's still going on. Madman 31.8.
Unfortunately for Madman, he needs to find about another
15 seconds.
12. Well, another 12 seconds really to be anywhere near him when KO pits, but unfortunately that ain't going to happen.
No.
Yellow flag sector. Oh, Dave 1025 has crashed.
So is that going to be our...
Out of 10... Oh, that's right on the exit. Just off the exit curve at turn 10, you know.
Would that be a safety car, do we reckon?
Could be. KO's pitted. I don't know if that's just covering it off or that was just when he was due to pit anyway, but he goes on softs again, as we expected. On lap 36, as you said.
What was he on lap 36, or has he just started lap 36?
He started lap 36, so
He
probably a lap
35 then.
Yeah, he's pitted a lap earlier than you said.
And he's going on softs
but
again.
Honestly, he should still get to the ends.
Yes.
I would say. I wonder if he pitted just to cover off the potential of a safety car there.
Maybe. Could have been worth it.
Yeah, because if the safety car had come out, he would have been stuck behind it.
Yeah, Charlie is now under 9 seconds behind Matey Boy now. So Charlie can still come 5th, I think.
Yeah, well, see, with J19's issues, J19's now behind them.
Oh, mate, boys in the pits. There we go, nice and easy.
Yeah. Sorts that problem out.
Now, matey boy should be able to get to the end now.
Yeah.
As he is still on the soft tyres.
Dave 1025 leaves the session.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the frequency of safety cars are still low on this game. Or even a VSC or anything like that. The gap is 10 seconds after KO's stop. The Madman
Madman is on the softest tyres, but KO we are assuming does not need to top again. But Madman does.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll.
Artman has to stop again because he hasn't only used the super softs. That's interesting.
Yeah,
he hasn't pitted for a while, has he? So he did 15 on his first stint, 13 on his second stint. So he's done nearly 10 laps. Yeah, I reckon about 40. Yeah.
And then 40, gone 41. To the soft.
Yeah. So that will put him.
Where would that put him behind?
That will put him it'll just come out fourth.
Yeah, he'll come out in front of
Charlie.
Charlie's 24 seconds back.
J19's catching Charlie quite quickly, I think, as well.
But with all the incidents with Dave 1025 and JB Troll, Whiteside is in the points.
Yes, he is indeed. Question is, does he need to stop again?
I'm not sure when he last stopped, to be honest. Yeah, he's finished outside the top 10 in both races so far. Will this be the race he gets off the mark? He's got Jace Reese and White behind him, who are both on the medium.
Yeah, but he's keeping up with Callum Rose, so... And I think the reason why Callum Rose passed him with such ease is I think Whiteside might have been in lean and Callum Rose might have been in have a bit of rich mode. That might have been the reason why he passed him with such ease.
Oh, there we go. So KO, you would think, doesn't really need to push 100% now.
No, but I've just thought of something. If Madman boxes now, right, he will come out behind Artman.
The gap's 22.7.
It will be close.
Yeah. But Artman will have to stop again as well, don't forget.
I know.
So... Yeah, those two pitted around the... No, they wouldn't pit around the same time.
No, they didn't. I want to say Artman pitted...
Artman should be the first one in.
Yeah, Artman will be the first one in. So that might put... Oh no, it won't do, will it?
No. The gap, yeah, Charlie is 24 seconds, 25 seconds back from Artman.
But Charlie, we know, has to stop again anyway, because he pitted before lap 30. J19's only 1.5 seconds behind Charlie now.
I was about to say he had someone right behind him as well, but I thought, no, that's a lap sh-racing54's behind J19 there.
Oh, Whiteside's dropped off the back of Callum Rose quite a bit. He's lost about 3 seconds.
He's just had a moment through the first sector, I think. And his tyres are looking a little worse for wear.
And KO is now pulling away again from Madman.
Yeah. Whiteside does not appear to be able to get that car turned in well at all.
Right, so it's now lap 40. We're assuming Artman will pit in the next 2 laps. Or within the next 2 laps, looking at the amount of when he has been pitted in the past.
Well, he goes round again this time. He'll have to come in soon, otherwise he loses part of the advantage of using the soft tyre. And he can't go on super softs again, as we know, because he hasn't used them yet. Or should I say he's used them all the way, rather than not used them yet, shall I say. J19's not really closing in on Charlie that quickly, but we know Charlie's got to pit again. He's edging.
But doesn't J19 have to pit again anyway? Oh, yellow flag in sector 2. No, it might have been just someone going right. Callum Rose.
Callum Rose, yep. I think that's obviously allowed Whiteside through as well.
Yep, and they're in the middle of this 5th and 6th battle now.
Yep. Callum Rose is in AI mode. And has just come out of AI mode. As Charlie and J19 lap Whiteside. Whiteside needs to move over quickly to not allow Callum Rose through. Oh, God. Artman's in. So yeah, Artman's in now. Callum Rose and Whiteside are
still together. And now Artman is down the inside but wide.
Yep.
So Artman is now on the soft tyre.
Yep.
Where will he come out? He will come out behind Charlie and behind
Charlie and J19.
Just and in between
Whiteside
and Callum Rose.
Oh, that won't cheer up Callum Rose anytime soon. Smartman has a little... Well, Charlie has to pit again. J19 should have to pit again. Michael C, does he have to?
I'm pretty certain he would do.
So Artman is still looking okay for 3rd by half.
Whoa, Callum Rose has gone again.
He's not having a good time through there, is he? He's just lost the place to j-racing. j-racing's now into the points.
Right, so now we're going to have a three-way battle for 4th again. You know what I was saying to you a while ago, that Soups is on his own? Well, he really is on his own now.
Yes.
Oh, Soups and j-racing and Callum Rose are swapping.
Yeah.
And again.
Soups is 42 seconds away from the car ahead and 42 seconds clear of the car behind. Yeah, he's all on his own in P8 there.
But crucially in the points.
Yes.
Who's actually leading the Constructors' Championship at the moment? Is it McLaren or is it Williams?
It's McLaren because Madman has been... So the Williams, despite the fact they've both been scoring, they haven't been scoring enough combines to outscore the points that Madman has been doing. So McLaren are ahead.
And I think they'll be outscoring them again here. Because
18-24 they're scoring at the moment. Whereas, yeah, 6-14, yeah, they're outscoring them by 10 points. Crucially, McLaren only at the moment losing 1 point to Ferrari.
Yes. Well, at the moment, remember, we don't. That's if we put the flag out now, but I suspect Artman and Matey Boy will both be higher up. That freeway battle really is becoming a freeway battle now.
We've done a bit of an oversight here. The constructors for F2, I've just had a look. So McLaren, before this race started, on 56, but in second place on 36 points was actually Cass, with Michael C and Charlie.
And they're third and fourth at the moment.
And they're scoring 27 points at the moment. So they're actually top constructor as it stands. And then it was Ferrari on 34, and Force India on 30, Mercedes 25, Williams 18. Williams obviously have been scoring, but not by much, those two drivers. We had Sauber on 2, Red Bull on 1, and both Renault and Toro Rosso yet to score. At the moment, Renault looking good for a couple of points of white side as it stands. And Toro Rosso no, with Salman 13th.
No.
And they 10-25 out. Looks like Toro Rosso aren't gonna.
Oh, here comes J19. It looks like again. So J19 should be pitting really in the next couple of laps, I think.
Yeah, we think so.
Well, no, because he pitted on lap. Was it? I think no, he won't do, will he? Because I think he pitted on lap 30 something. Either a high 20, between 29 and 32, I think.
Oh, he could go to the end then, couldn't he? If he stretched him out, but to be honest,
there's 28 laps.
His tyre wear wasn't great. Looking at how his first stint went and how quickly he seemed to be struggling in a second stint before his spin. And Artman's already on the back of him.
And Artman, we know, does not need a bit again.
No. Madman's in. Madman's pitting for the last time now.
12 laps to go.
It's super soft as we suspected. And obviously because of the short quali and the fact he didn't use any of the super softs, he's got plenty of those left.
But so does... I know, because KO doesn't need a pit again, does he?
He doesn't have to, but he has the ability to do so if he wanted.
Yes, he's now got to lead him over half a minute.
This battle for 4th, 5th and 6th is well and truly
tighter.
Artman again is not that great out of the last turn. But that Hasser's got some straight line speed. Artman may not find it easy to get through here.
Remember, he's on a lot fresher tyres though.
He is, but he doesn't appear to be quick enough in the crucial spots.
Ooh.
You might need to think of something a little bit more unorthodox to get by these two. Ooh, and not lose his front wing as well. Yeah, so it's 33.5 seconds now to the leaders, KO Madman, and then Michael C a further 21 back. Then Charlie's a further 13 back. Poor Soups, he's a minute and 4 off Matey Boy, but 47 seconds ahead of Whiteside.
Bobby did just pit Soups.
Yeah. Still, he's miles away. He's got no chance of, unless a safety car, he's got no chance of being caught or passing anyone at this rate in these last 11 laps.
Well, KO's on his own, Madman's on his own, and so is Michael C.
The only unknown is, does Michael C need to stop again?
I'm pretty certain you will need to. And if that was the case, he will come out behind Matey Boy. Oh, as Artman again goes wide through turn 10.
Yeah.
Madman 31.1 fastest lap.
Unfortunately, he's got 32 seconds to find.
Yeah. 10 to go. If Michael C has to pit, surely he'd... And same with J19 and same with...
They would have pitted by now, surely.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have thought they would have pitted by now, yeah, just thinking about it. But their tyres may not be... Well, they won't be in the best of shape.
I was going to say, do you remember back to the Spanish test race we did? That I did... The soft tyres were predicted to do a certain amount of laps, but they went so much longer.
Yeah.
This is obviously the closest battle on the track. Actually saying that, Solman's coming up behind White for 12.
Oh, Whiteside and Callum Rose are both in.
Yep. Whiteside's now on the super soft.
Yeah, Callum's on the soft. Jay Sturris has gone up to P9, still out on those mediums.
He shouldn't need a bit again.
White, who's also on the mediums, is pitting, along with Soulman.
Madman 30.2 now, all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's getting quick.
So it'll be 7 tenths. Oh no, if KO does pit, he'll be 7 tenths behind.
Interesting decision from Soulman there.
What?
8 or so laps to go for him, and he's gone on the medium now. Unless he's physically got no other tyres available to use. How many stops has he done? He's done 4.
Possible. Here we go again.
Yeah,
Round 11 millionth. Who will get the advantage?
I think J19 was more defending from...
Oof.
I think J19 was more defending from Artman there than considering passing Charlie. No, he's gone deep. He's gone deep. Artman's through. So Artman's gained 1 place. And he's already right on the gearbox of Charlie.
Well, his tyres were a lot younger.
Oh, he's got to be careful. Say, as I said a lap or so ago, he's got to be careful not to lose part of his front wing. He's got a good run.
Going through this time. Oh, bang!
Contact. Yeah, Charlie turned in a little bit too early there.
But it's wheel to wheel, so... Oh.
Yeah, should be alright. So Artman's through. Unfortunately, he needs Michael C to box. He's not going to gain 15 seconds in 8 laps. You wouldn't have thought.
No, Charlie.
There's Charlie near. Charlie's got an issue with J19 now.
Here we go.
They've both got DRS, so it won't be easy for J19. Charlie holds on once more.
Madman's now 25 behind KO.
Yeah, he's really eating us that lead, but to be honest, that could also be a part of KO not really giving it 100%.
This is true.
because he has got such a comfortable margin. Michael C again looking...
Oh, he's gone deep. J19's through on Charlie.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, but Michael C.
Oh, hello.
Like
What happened there? We got Artman went wide through turn 10. Contact. Ooh, just about got away with there. So Artman's now behind Charlie and J19 again.
But the other way around with the other two. Unfortunately, Artman's had an issue with turn 10 all race. Unfortunately, it's just been costing him time too often. Charlie closes right onto the back of J19 again. How quickly can Artman dispose of Charlie? Because J19's starting to get away.
Indeed. But his best bet is probably going to be...
turn 1, surely.
Yeah.
Right, Whiteside's still holding on for 10th. Oh, Artman's got a good run. Good run out the last turn. Charlie has got very, very good straight line speed in that hat.
It comes back. Oh, sort of not quite weaving, but sort of not quite moving, but sort of nudging in the braking zone.
Oh, Artman, careful you don't lose your wing. Oh, chain 19 spun.
So he has, yes. Indeed. So now, Charlie's now up to 4th and Artman is now up to 5th. So that means Haas now 3rd and 4th back again.
It does indeed. You're right. Any battles further down? Doesn't look like it.
Callum Rose 1.6 behind Whiteside.
Yeah, it's been around that, I think. A little bit the last few laps. Artman again deep into the last turn. He's not going to have the open hell this time round on Charlie. Callum Rose is closing in on Whiteside for that last point. I'm not sure how many laps down they are at the moment. Let's have a look. Two laps down.
Madman is now 22.5 behind KO. So KO is hoping that no sort of issue befalls with his Ferrari.
No tyres. Yeah. Yeah, no punches or anything because he now does not have a pit stop advantage. He should be. You'd hope he'd be all right with. Oh, nudge! There might have been a little nudge there from Artman on the dash for Charlie.
Charlie's tyres don't look so bad, if we're honest. There's some banding, but there isn't so much that it's an issue.
Callum Rose is within DRS now of Mike Whiteside as well. We'll stick on board with Artman.
I'll keep an eye on the Callum Rose Mike Whiteside then.
Artman's within on DRS button. He is in the slipstream.
Whiteside's gone deep in turn 10. Callum Rose is through.
Artman round the outside at turn 1. He's got the move done. Oh, Charlie spun. Charlie spun it as well in trying to keep in front. But Artman would have had the move done anyways. That was a good move from Artman. Round the outside of the first corner.
And now Charlie's right up behind J19 again.
Yeah, and those two will have tyres that are starting to feel very, very old now. So Whiteside, unfortunately, has lost his potential point, but he's still only a second behind Callum. That might not be done yet.
J19's now only at 0.6 behind Charlie again.
And yeah, these two will have old tyres to battle with as well.
Yeah, with the last 3 laps.
J9 seem to be close enough for a move. He's thinking about it, he's thinking about it. No, not this time. Whiteside's fallen 2.5 seconds off Callum.
2.5, yeah.
That looks...
Oh, that's KO in the background, I just saw.
Yeah. So everyone from Matey Boy down are now a lap behind, at least.
Been completely and utterly dominant by KO this race.
Yeah, he's had the pace and he's had the ability to stop one time less.
Yeah, always a good combination. And he's still got a pit, and that's backed up with still just about a pit stop lead.
Just about a pit stop advantage, yeah. What he doesn't need to happen is obviously just a puncture at any point.
Well, he should be alright. I think he did like 20. Well, I think he did.
Yeah.
21 odd laps maybe on his soft, so he's doing another 21, 22 laps then anyway.
Yeah, his tyres don't look that bad, and I'm on board with him, and he's definitely not straining them, taking it easy. J19 3, 4/10 off Charlie again. Oh, J19's losing the rear.
Sideways.
Callum Rose is right behind Jay Sturris for P9.
Oh, so he is. That's changed all of a sudden. So that was about 9 seconds last time I had a look at that.
And they're now side by side. Going
Down
into turn
inside.
1. Oh, contact. Jay Sturris gave him a squeeze.
Oh, but it's not over yet.
And
It's not over yet.
And Whiteside be praying for something to be happening here. To potentially...
It could well happen.
Yes.
As Jay Sturris goes back in front of Callum Rose. That's gonna end badly.
That's gonna tie. There's a couple of wheel bangings there.
No,
there you go.
There it goes.
There you go. There's Whiteside's dreams coming true there.
And that sort of put him on the back of Callum Rose again. Sort of.
Yeah, it has done. Oh, he's gone wide himself though. Wide. He's going to lose a position. No, he's not quite. That last point isn't obviously secure yet because Jay Sturris is still right there.
And neither is the 5th place either. As KO starts his last lap. Oh! I think now it's over now. That's over now.
Well, they might still have another. Well, they should.
Callum Rose is now all of a sudden 2.5 seconds in front of Whiteside again. That looks fairly done.
Yeah. But this J19 Charlie battle still has another lap to go because KO hasn't lapped him yet.
No, it is true. But KO's in the background, look.
Yeah, he shouldn't, unless these two have contact, these two shouldn't get lapped. So there's still a chance for J19 to get into the top 5 here. But we're talking possible, and Mike Whiteside seems to have, he's gapped J3 to 1.5 seconds, and Whiteside's looking okay for that final point. But as KO is now coming round the last corner now, and he's going to take a very, very, very dominant,
very convincing win.
Victory.
Right, quickly change back again because I don't want to. And all the fireworks going off in the background.
Yep.
I had to change. I didn't want to risk being stuck with KO.
Oh, damn it!
So I stopped right at the last second, so I still got the battle for 5th. So I still got the battle for 5th going on. They're coming up to Madman, to Artman again. What happened to Artman? Artman's right in front of them. Artman's either about to run out of fuel because he's really, really struggling now. Hang on. Hang on a minute.
I can't see it.
Oh, J19's gone deep, that's it. Charlie's safe from J19. Now, can he get Artman? The gap's only 1.1 seconds now. That was about 5 a couple of laps ago. So, either Artman's struggling with fuel, as White has passed Jace Derice on the last lap. Charlie's only 0.6 behind Artman. It's all coming down to the final corner. Oh, as Jace Derice has run out of fuel.
Jace Derice has run out of fuel. He's dropped down to 13th.
It goes across the line. Artman will be safe, but it depends on who's got penalties. Though.
Artman's dropped down to P5 on my screen.
So he has, yes. Charlie's up to 4th.
Artman 5th, J19 6th, Matey Boy 7th, Soups 8th.
Callum Rose 9th, Whiteside 10th.
Mike Whiteside gets that 10th place.
Charlie was playing it fine. Charlie was going
Yeah.
fine. He's run out of fuel now as well.
KO's car managed to do a complete lap on the slowdown before everyone else finished. KO's first win of the season.
Brings the gap down for 7 points.
Yep, bodes well for the remainder of the season. That
Madman will not run away with it.
Yeah, he's not gonna run off with this one.
Artman had 9 seconds of the time penalty, but so did J19. Look.
Callum Rose had 3, White had 3, Solman 6, J Story 6. JB Troll had 6 as well before he retired. Fastest lap of the race going to Madman.
Yep.
By a good
way.
margin, obviously, because of his additional stop that he did compared to KO. He gets that by a good fair margin. So that was the Bahrain. I had to remember what race that was there. Round 3 of Bahrain. Before the F2 League.
But before then, remember, we have a non-commentary league going on with the classic cars on the Monday. Tomorrow. Don't be late, we have warned you.